Just stepping from.
I'm good at it.
No, you're good at it. I want to make sure. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to welcome you to the official residence or private residence of Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manneh. And majority of you Liberians, you know, there's a joke in Liberia now that every December there is a wave of Liberians coming back home to celebrate Christmas with their family members and friends. And we have this, I was watching Facebook say, they get what they call Decemberese and Localese. So we are Localese. Yeah, so I want to invite welcome our brothers and sisters who are Decemberese. And so it's always a good time to come and sit with the President. The President loves to see Liberians. The President asked that we organize a meeting so he can say Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. So before we start, we ask Reverend Nimlin to lead us in a word of prayer. That will be followed by a self-introduction so we can get to know each other.
In Jesus' name, amen. I would like for us to please stand as we pray. Let us bow our heads. Our Father, our God, we thank you, we bless you for this fellowship. As we come, Lord, to break bread with our President, I commit, Lord, this gathering unto you. As we go through, we ask for your blessings. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend Nimlin, for that powerful prayer. As I come back home, we'll do some self-introduction so the President can get to know each and every one of you by name and by faces.
Go stop, man.
Michael, the brother asked for you.
Which one, Michael?
Michael, give me.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a Michael. Oh.
It's a Michael not yet. Michael, you can have a seat.
You have a seat.
The President asking for different Michael. So we'll start with the introductions. We'll start from, let me start from this side. We'll go so from the left to right. We'll start with the first person on the left.
You there? Yeah. Yeah. No, got it. Yeah. So you start to introduce yourself. Yeah, like Tracy.
Good afternoon, Excellency. Good afternoon, distinguished Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tracy Ashley Grisby from the Paris Mission. Sachet Affairs AI. Thank you.
Women, sorry. Young women, productive women.
Ready? Good afternoon, His Excellency. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Malcolm J. Chie, the fourth soldier.
What am I going
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
My name is I know.
My name is Wild Rotterdam. Wild Rotterdam from Philadelphia.
Well, then,
Yes, sir.
the President recognized as one of his students.
Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
You currently live here or you just came back? Or you in a house?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Samson Blomonga from Bristol, Pennsylvania. Former PA chapter chairman.
Former PA chapter chairman of CC, correct?
Yes.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, Mr. Torre, and the rest of the guests. This is Sam Livingstone, Chairman, Membership and Mobilization, CDC USA, and acting Chairman, Liberia in the diaspora in support of President Weah re-election.
Bagu.
Thank you, Mr.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, Dr. Weah. My name is Clarence Farley. I'm the Secretary General of CDC New York.
Clarence.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you there. This is Jay Randy here, and this is the last Thursday of 2021. So I thought it wise to come and make this a special broadcast to every one of you guys, and to also say a big thank you to every one of you guys who has stood by me to go through the program. I'm a little bit exhausted because we had a very good show today on, I think, SKTV, but as my obligation to you guys, I have to be here today to also do a presentation. And just by the way, there are other networks that are trying to contact me. I don't know where this is coming from, but there are other networks trying to contact me for me to be on their show. Election is coming up, so I think I'm grateful to God that people are giving me the opportunity to share my experience, my knowledge on their platform. Excuse me. But today, I'm here to go through one or two videos, and we'll be starting with this video where you see the president. In fact, before we go to the president, the video I want to bring out here today is this video here, all right? The one that happened at the RIA today. So I want to bring that up, and let's go through that quickly here. Yeah, let's try to go through the RIA one. Let's go through that one, and we will see what happens there, all right? So there are a few footage here I would like to share with you guys here. One would be this one right here. Okay. Let me see. All right, this one right here. All right, let me bring this one up. Let's just open this up. All right, and let this one play.
Okay, we are now live at the Rabat International Airport, where employees are demanding their benefits. You on Facebook Live. Employees are demanding their benefits. One of our colleagues was attacked by a security, and we are all here. After also seeing the company, the employee don't know the hair and the tail of their status, and so we are here to make sure that our back pay, the new contracts carry out the GLS glass, and that of the benefits. We are here making sure that we have said there will be no action today, with the exception of the cargo flights, because they are not on our RIA. But there's no passenger flight going to depart this place today. From this morning to tonight, it will call for the employee to stay up to New Year. They want to be here. We're not going to be deterred by anybody. We want proper negotiation with proper agreement. And so the workers at RIA, flight operations, passenger services department, maintenance department, we are all here demanding our benefits. And so those of you on Facebook, this is where we are. We are going live at the Rabat International Airport. We want our benefit. George, we are live on Facebook.
So guys, as you listen here, all right, as you listen to the background that led to the protests, I think the gentleman laid that out very well for you guys here. And what I'm here to present to you here today is a little background of what is happening at the RIA. Usually on my show, we have to do a little background investigation. We have to do a little history investigation as a relate to the to any topic we want to discuss here. So these guys have been at the RIA for a very long time, and it is now public knowledge that the RIA authority, or the Liberia Aviation Authority, is now trying to give the basic operation function to a company called National Aviation Service. Now, before we get to the video, I want to take you on a little ride where we're going to look at some history of the national aviation. So if you don't mind, I am going to walk you through something here, which is very important. So let's start here first. All right, let's start here first. All right, so let's look at the portfolio here of the National Aviation Service. Yes, I want us to look at the National Aviation Service so that we can go through this. This is very important for you to understand, because if you don't understand this, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually know what is going on. So let me see what my screen going to share that with you guys here, because I'm watching it. I just share my screen with you guys, depending on the speed. All right, there you go. Good. So there you go. So NAS stands for the National Aviation Service. NAS is the fastest growing aviation in the providing emergency service in emerging markets. So they are making themselves well known to you. Okay, let me see here. So this here. So let's see a little bit history here, right, guys? Hope you guys can see this here. Let me see here. Let me do something here, because you guys cannot actually see what I'm seeing here right now, because the screen is a little bit. Okay, I see what I will do here. Let me just do this here, and I think you guys should be able to see the screen here now, because I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller here. You guys can see the screen now. So the screen going to change very soon. Let me see. I'm watching it down here because there you go. So the National Aviation, all right, as this call it. So let's do a little bit background here, all right, guys? So I want to take you guys on a little bit background history here, all right? So let's see what I need to do here. Let me see here. I need to get my cursor here. Okay, I think that's it here. Yes. So this is it here, all right, guys? So from our initial operation in Kuwait, so the National Aviation Service is based in Kuwait, and they are spreading widely across many countries, and they are also in Africa. All right. So let me stop the share here. All right. And let's go back to something else here again. Let's go back to another information here. And this is just for your own information and awareness. So just try to share the video here. All right. So here again, we come to the portfolio here. And let's see the portfolio here again. Let me share the portfolio here for you guys. So this is something that you should be able to see also again too. Yes, this is something you should be able to see. So I'll blow that up for you guys here. So this is the portfolio here again. All right. So the National Aviation right here. Let's see what's going on here. So let me see here. I'm going to go out here. Man, these guys software sucks. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller for you guys here. But there's no way that I can go below this screen here. That is the frustrating part about it here. All right, view as www. Let's see here. If I go that, okay, maybe if I go to www page, okay, you guys should be able to see that now. So let me go back here, and all right, you guys should be able to see it now, right? Yes, you guys should be able to see it, because I'm actually looking at the internet page here now. All right, so there you go here. So as you can see here, all right, so this is the company here, and they introduce themselves, National Aviation. They are based in Kuwait. All right, as you can see right here, I'm going to highlight this for you guys here. Can I be highlighted here? They are based in Kuwait. All right, and then I'm viewing somewhere else here. So they are based in Kuwait here, and then let's see here. There's something we mentioned here I want to share with you guys here too. They are based in Kuwait and operate in many countries in the world. And then I'm going to get out of this one here. Let me see here where I can bring this here. If you guys were to see this one, it would be great. Let me see where you guys can see this one here. Let me see where you guys can see this one here. Unless I have to go back here now and then share the screen with you guys. All right, so let me go back to sharing the screen, stop the share here. And let me bring another one for you guys here to see here. All right. This one actually talked about Liberia. All right, yeah, this one I believe talked about Liberia in here. So let me share this screen with you guys here. All right, so we are doing a little history now of this company here. All right, very, very important, because we'll come to something there very soon. So let me share the other screen with you guys here. All right, so let me share the screen with you guys, and then we're going to come here, and we're going to come to this part here. Okay. So I'm going to share the screen here with you guys. You guys should be able to see that now. All right, so there you go. All right, and then I'm going to go into the screen here. All right, so I believe you guys can see this now here, right? So here is a little history here again about the National Aviation Service. So they are in the African Business Journal, just like the New York Journal or any kind of Western journal. So their CEO here is called, he is Hassan El Hori. He's the CEO of the company here. And the National Aviation Center is states. They are the fast growing company. Right now, they are now renowned in the economic newspaper. In 2018, I want you got to pay attention right here, the highlighted area right here. All right, this is the highlighted area here. These are things that the people don't teach. Help our people to understand here. So I want to help you down here. So as you can see, the highlighted area over there in 2019, in a stark contrast, they published a covered red. So they were overlooking this company, but in 2019, they got recognized as one of the best companies in the world. Now, in the same 2019, right down here, the second paragraph or the third paragraph here, this company, as you can see here right now, in 2019, the CEO now is announcing some of their acquisition. So it reads down here, in 2019, we are proud to have broken ground in Liberia, as you see here, right? In Liberia. Now, they also acquired a full ground handling license in Nigeria, launched operation in Mozambique, and opened new lodges in Morocco and Egypt. So you see how they are expanding. And then they say, of course, our existing operation in Uganda, in Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, and other continuously benefit from investment in technology training and stuff like that. So let's see in Africa, all right? So you see what we are only present in 13 countries in Africa. There are 54 countries in the continent. And so we truly believe that we have a long way to go. So that means that they are making progress to capture more countries in Africa. Now, when you look at their operation here, right? So let me come back here to them here, all right? Let me come back to them here and let's get out of something. I want to show you guys something here. So keep reading what is on there because I would love to show you something that I'm looking for here, all right? Once I find that, I will be able to bring that other information to you guys here. Bear in mind, this is not political entertainment. This is something that I am trying to present to you guys here. So just bear with me here. Let me look for what I'm looking for here. And once I find that, I will be able to share my screen with you guys so far here. So just bear with me here, all right? All right, so here I'm looking here, the services they provide here. All right, the services they provide here. Let's see here. All right, I got it right here now. Okay, cool. All right, so I have it right here for you guys here. And thank you guys. He said, I always told you guys that I only have 5 people that watch me. That's why every time I go everywhere, I always praise my 5 people because they are very loyal to me. So let's make progress here, guys. And for those who want to become member of the 5, keep watching, and then we'll always mention you here. So let me do something here quickly, all right? So let me let me stop the share here, and then I'm going to go for the last share so that I can show you something here. So where was I? Let's see, was it here? Yes, this is the one right here. Okay. So let's look at one more thing, and then we will be going back to our conversation here, right? So still with you guys here, I'm going to come right here and I'm going to look for national aviation here. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to share this here with you guys quickly, and then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to blow the screen up. And I want to draw your attention to something right here, especially on, it's a travel solution, right? So NAS, the National Aviation Service Travel Agency, provide cutting-edge travel solution to leisure and corporate markets with a highly Skill IATA certificate team. This is very important here. You see the IATA here? Already stand for the International, I believe, Aviation Transportation Association. This is based in Canada. This IATA here is responsible to help countries to ship hazardous goods to other countries. So they have that standard, then they have that certificate. This company is based out of Canada. Next is the International Standard Organization 2001 certificate. This is also key as well. Now, let me stop the share and come back to you guys here. So just to give you guys a heads up here of what I'm talking about here, let me go back in here and bring something for you guys to see quickly here, right? So that way you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to show you guys something here, very important. All right, so it's going to be coming up for you to see here. All right, so it's coming up. It's loading up. It should be loading up. And once it loads, it will be able to come. And I want to tell you why it's important. All right, it's coming up. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. It's telling me that it's loading. I can still see it loading. So let's see. It's making progress. It is making progress. It's telling me it's still processing, still processing, still processing. I think I did it right, but let's see. Maybe I did it wrong. Let's see here. All right, let me remove that from Studio. All right, so I just took that out. Let me go back again for it. This time around, I'm going to go to New Slide. And I see it's still processing. Okay. It's still processing here. Okay. So is it ready to go? Okay. So it's coming up now, guys. Let's see. All right, it is up already. I can see it from my screen. It's up and it's up. So all it takes is just a matter of time for it to upload. I did try it first. It was working. So I don't know what's going on. Let me try to take it out again. It said here, let me try to add it back. There you go. Sometimes always good to go and come. All right. So that certificate, all right, in 2016, that certificate, I also got that certificate. And I will expound on that a little bit here. All right. So here I redacted the name of my company here, but I just want to show you. And it says that Randy has successfully completed the transportation of dangerous goods and obtaining this. All right. So the RTA stands for International Air Transport Association. And it's called IATA here. All right. Very, very important certificate here. Now, let me come back to you guys here. Let me just get out of here so that I can be able to help you guys understand what I'm talking about here. All right. All right. So let me remove this and be done with that here. All right. So far with what I explained or tried to explain to you guys, the Rabat International Airport has been around for a very long time, but it is not up to standard. It's not up to standard. They are setting international organization standard that it must meet. Just for example, you see the SKT complex, it was considered to be unfit to play any game by the Confederation of African Football. In the aviation authority or in the aviation community, there are so many things that travel back and forth in a country and throughout the country and other country. So in order to bring the airport up to some standard, it cannot be done by just Liberians. There is nothing wrong with outsourcing any contract to a consulting that as long they bid for that company. But what, aside from the standards, because the RIA must have standard, you can ship dangerous goods. Dangerous goods can be shipped by sea, it can be shipped by land, and it can be shipped by air. But as far as the air go, it falls under the IATA, yes. And it's very, very important because if you put any dangerous chemical in any other plane, it can blow it up. It might not have to be connected to any bad organization to blow up something. However, if you don't understand how to ship those things, like for example, if you're shipping a laptop that got a battery, like back in the days, you remove the battery from the back of the laptop. Back then, they would take to remove the battery. Why? Because a certain time they said the battery can generate heat and it can explode, and that explosion can cause the plane to be damaged. So when you see IATA, when it's being mentioned by this company, it means that they are trying to put Liberia at some certain standard. And even shipping hazard goes by air, it will also help the aviation community. I'm not here to praise the WEA administration. But what I want you guys to understand is this. Whenever there is a deal taking place, the government is not transparent. And I'm telling you guys, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change. As long as the government don't remain transparent, this is what you get. So let's go back to the protest now. But before we go back to the protest, let's look at some facts. These guys were established in 2019. Let me show you a quick video about the operation in Liberia. All right, so let's come to a quick video here so you can see their operation in Liberia prior to this. But bear in mind that it started in 2019. But what were they doing in 2019? And how much of the people in the know or knew about their operation in 2019? These are questions that we need to ask the authority. What were they doing in 2019? Yes. What were they doing in 2019? So let me find one video from them here, and then from there we'll go and begin to discuss what I need to do. I'm not going to spend too much time here tonight, guys, so just bear with me here. Let me try to find that photo, and then I will share with you guys here, right? All right, so let's come here now. Let's come here. I'm trying to find that photo. I mean, a little video, so that I can share that video with you guys here, right? And then from there, we'll go to the George Weah thing there. All right, so yeah, go there. Quick second video here, right? So let's watch the quick second video from there, guys. It's coming out right away. So this is the company here, right? As you can see here, NAS Kuwait. So I want you to keep your eyes down here. NAS Kuwait, you're going to see all the places they operate. So that's Kuwait. This is Afghanistan. They operate in Afghanistan. And they operate, I believe, in Ivory Coast. Yep, Cote d'Ivoire there. Uganda, as you can see right here, Uganda. Tanzania. And of course, Liberia. And of course, Liberia. So they have been certified. All right, in Liberia, they got this certification from the Liberian government. So let's remove this quickly here. All right. Now, the question I want to ask you is, what has been happening through all the deals? Those who work at the airport, were they informed in 2019 what was going to happen? Did they tell the people? Do you know? And guys, do you know? Let me see something here where you guys can hear me. At the airport. Okay. So were they informed? Did anybody tell them that something was going to take place in 2022? If the answer is yes, the question we should be asking is, what sort of negotiation that took place? Because you see, if a contract is awarded to a new company, if the company is coming over from overseas, the negotiation will first give the citizen of that country, especially employee at that airport, the right, the merit right to be put in any position of rehiring. But it is my understanding, and this is a very breaking news for you guys. It is my understanding, I'm not going to call my source name to you guys, but it is my understanding that the Liberian government received over $4 million. Yes, you're hearing it from here. It is my understanding that the Liberian government received over $4 million from the National Aviation Service to pay off all arrears that is owed to the RIA employee. I hope you're getting this. They paid the Liberian government over $400 million. I mean, $4 million, not 100, $4 million. They paid them $4 million. To what? To clear the arrears of all the employees over there. So when you listen to the guy explaining, giving the background of what happened, the question here is, did the authority, did the administration at the RIA ever informed the employees about what happened between NAS and the contract and what was in it for the workers at the RIA? When you listen to the people telling you that we need our back pay, we're looking for this, we're looking for that, they receive $4 million. And the journalists now in Liberia need to start reaching out to NAS authority on the ground and start asking them questions. They need to do a FOIA request to see how much document they can get to bring that to the public attention. The only thing I wasn't happy with today at the airport is the way the protest was conducted. It was very, very bad. There were some streams of words that were used that are very intimidating. And I think those who use those words, they need to stop. And I'm not here to take the government side, because the government is also at fault and they are a contributing factor to what's happening here as well. Those passengers on a plane, whether it's passenger plane, whether it's cargo plane, you listen to one of the guys today, and we'll play this here for you guys, saying that, oh, we will allow the cargo plane to go, but we seize the passenger plane because it's under the authority of the RIA. No. It is not only Liberians that get on that plane and leave our soil. And in addition to that, people are getting on connected flight. People are getting on connected flight. Many of you gotta travel a lot, whether in the United States, wherever you are, or going to Liberia. It thing run between time. So for somebody to say we were hijacked, hear that word, hijacked. We hijacked the plane, and the plane will not go anywhere. I don't care how unhappy you are with the government. That was a very bad word to use. It was a very bad word to use. More besides, the plane that already taking a passenger, these guys had no right stopping that plane. Those people are going in and out. It's not the Liberian government that were getting on that plane with their money. If that was the case, then we'll say, you know what, the people got a point there. Because their money on that plane, they are about to take their money away from them. But these are common passengers. Some of them just passing through. Some of them going on medical reason, going for different, and then you have people stopping it that were absolutely wrong. So let's go to that video now and see what is happening or what actually happened there. All right, guys. So let's get to see some action. All right. So let me bring one of the action video here so that we can watch it together. All right. So let's see here. Let me get one action video here for you guys here. I got this one here. It's a little bit bent on the side. I think this is the one that somebody sent to me. But again, it's not my fault the way the guy did the recording. So please bear with me. You're probably going to be.
Okay, this is 4TV. We are here at the Ravos International Airport, as you can see in the background. The fellow here is one of the workers of the Ravos International Airport.
We will know the agreement, we will see the agreement before we get to them. Just imagine.
So you work with airport, when you work with airport for the past 11 years now, you not even get a foundation. So we do all that see your service. Yeah. Once you work with the airport, then they bring another entity in that taking over our department. So now, since we've been working with the airport now, we need to go to the other entity with benefit. But right now there was no benefit. So this is what we're requesting for. We're asking the management to get our benefit, at least when we get into another area, then at least we'll know how we're standing when we add another entity.
So is it a protest you guys have launched today? How long is it going to continue?
This is a peaceful protest that we're going through because we don't want any embarrassment. We only want
So guys, you're hearing the guy over there. Like I said, wherever you work, I remember working at a company that got acquired by another company from the United Kingdom, from Great Britain. And what they did, they paid everybody off, gave them their benefits, and then they start from squash. And some of us got our benefit, including some 401k. But we went through the process again where we started over. It was up to you to move on or stay in your work environment, but it was on a different management. I'm being told that these guys, that is the National Aviation Service, that is about to take control of the baggage and whatever the guys are complaining about. The company gave the Liberian government $4 million. You heard this guy right now saying that as long as they can pay all our arrears and whatever they owe, then we decide. The people gave the Liberian government $4 million to take care of the expense. But because they feel that the people don't have their right, they feel that the people are not part of that upper class, they are trying to play on the people. As somebody said, it was very unfortunate that they used the bad words, fine, hijack. It was not necessary words to use. But these people have been giving their benefit. Do you think if they are discarded, even by promising the people, if they are promised the people, folks, I don't think they will be protesting today. So if you're a journalist out there, I challenge you now to begin to engage the National Aviation Service. Let them provide their contract agreement, because it should be public. Let them provide a contract agreement for you and I to see. This government of Georgia is full of too much of secrecy, and secrecy is going to put them in a non-transparent status of a government. We can't live like this. We cannot live like this, folks. Y'all live in different countries, you'll see how the people airport operate. Think about you working somewhere, a new investor comes and buy off your company and treating you this way. How will you feel? These people can know. Just the other day, you and I was in the car driving and told you guys that I would love to see all Liberians who go to Liberia and don't give nobody 5 cents when they take your passport. I'm sure you guys remember that, right? Nobody should take your passport. Why? Because it will stop corruption. But the government itself is not going to stop the corruption, the bad behavior. And why the people are protesting? Because these people know nowhere else to go but the RIA. And so if somebody is coming in there, what is the agreement? The government should be negotiating on behalf of these people, not leaving the people in distress. And that's why you see in the video here. So let's go back to the video here. All right, let's go back to the video here. Let's go back to the video here. I'm sorry the video like this, but let's just try to run through it because I got another video here for you guys for you to see the same thing too.
I don't know. Then our services will go in this, and that we will not allow. So there are reports from the management end that they want to second you or not, or you will stay with RIA property. Are you willing to step in some capacity? No, no. I believe there is a worldwide interview. When you talk about all souls, if you talk about all souls, another thing is I'm Hina Doba. Okay. Hina Doba, thank you. Thank you very much. They may be resisting, refusing to do it. So what will you do? What will you do?
That is time we take it now.
Okay, the protest?
Yes.
Okay. I want to talk to another woman here. Welcome, madam.
This is our spokesman.
Okay, thank you very much. We still here.
So we'll stop the other video there. Let's stop the other video there. All right. So let's come back here. You see, I'm going to say this again. This whole year has been a wasted year for our country. The big platforms around here did not do a good job to educate our people. Usually, protests don't necessarily take place in an office or on the operation floor. Protests usually take place up front of the entity. The individual who represented these workers, they should have planned out their protests to have few people working to cater to those who are traveling, but the process will be slow, but it will be a working process because majority of them will be out there protesting to show to the passenger, to show to the Liberians abroad, and to show to the government that we are not happy with what's going on. Nevertheless, people who come to visit our country, people who are doing business, they must travel. So we run a skeleton staff while conducting the protest. It will do a go-slow action where we'll totally lay down our tools. We will announce that so that passenger can adjust themselves. But at the same time, we'll be looking forward to the government getting involved, not to reach that far. Yes, we are seeing it so many times here. Those who are consultants, sometimes they say the United States government want to shut down, the Congress is negotiating, or people are protesting for benefit. There will be skeleton staff and stuff like that. Our people still need to learn. So when these things happen, it is better that we come out. So let me bring another video here for you guys here. All right, let's bring the other video here so that we can listen to this one here now. All right, so let me bring this one up here for you guys. All right, let me remove this one and bring this one that is for a lot of excitement. Yes, this one is for a lot of excitement, and we'll analyze it as well too. All right, so let's see here. All right, so it's right now it's 10:26. All right, so this one is crooked too. I didn't edit it to put it in a better position, but let's just try to manage it. All right.
Even if you walk.
So this is Nathaniel McGill here. All right. He quickly got the news that there were protests taking place. Yes, protests was taking place. And I believe the reason he went there, it was due to the fact that somebody in this video. So let's pause Nathaniel McGill video and then let's remove it for now. And let's bring the
I want to info you. You are live on Facebook.
So this video, I'm going to try to attempt to forward it because the guy said something here so we can hear it.
They both got a bag that hang us. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I enjoy you. I enjoy you, brother.
My man made that one time.
Yeah, come here.
So that OG.
I enjoy you. Who I am, man. What will you? What is that, Midway?
Yeah. See that guy who wants to want to confuse you, son.
No, leave that in. You're talking to be wasting our breath. Tell you that. No. They are lacking in the airport and we really need to happen.
The airport is not safe as we speak. The lack of equipment.
Lack of equipment, lack of safety.
We just on thing now.
Lack of safety boots.
Up to now, the player have been off source. We don't have a document. According to them, we want to be turned over to the new company by January. We don't have any agreement. These are things that we got to come down Lord and so they can discuss. Yes.
No secret arrangement. But that's secret arrangement. What I'm saying, listen to me. I just listen to the whole crowd. If it's not stupid enough to hear.
Marty is in Liberia. It's all about him. People come. People come. People come. People. Yeah. at the Rubber International Airport. The flight there is a cargo flight, so we're not going to touch the cargo flight. But all the passenger flights today, we're going to make sure that over the hostage, hotel management can address our concern. This must be the first time in the history of this airport. One of our colleagues, I see your neck in your head. What happened?
So this is where it really got ugly. All right, guys, this is where it got ugly right here. So you listen to the guy saying that we are going to hold, we will not hold a cargo plane, but we'll hold a passenger plane hostage. That is not a good description. That is not a better choice of words. While it is true that it's not a better choice of words, I also want to bring you back to where many of the protesters are saying that the people are giving all to a new company. We don't know the detail. We don't have any information about the deal. We have no information about any deal. So my question here is the Liberian government working in secret where they don't bring to the table the people who are going to be directly impacted? Because many of you guys in this country, you cannot work for a company that is exchanging leadership or management without you being in the know. They will tell you. So when it comes to Liberia, before the people even got on the airstrip or whatever, or got out of hand, what actually went through? Did they sit with the people and explain things to them? So now let's go to the other video here, all right? Let's go to the other video here. So let me remove this one here for now. Let me remove this one, all right? And let's go back to Mr. McGill here, all right? Let's listen.
You see the plane. If you just go to the cabin place, the hostage taking. And you're gonna accept the fact that all of you, especially you, the leader, when I call you and say, remove a boat from the aircraft or not leave, you are technically defining that you're holding an aircraft hostage. Your concerns are legitimate. Listen, I'm not saying your concerns.
All right, so while it's true that I agree with Nathaniel McGill here, the government of Liberia would not be in the blind when such a deal is taking place. Nathaniel McGill, the chief of staff, supposed to work with these concessions, understand the detail, and always look at the risks involved. What is the risk that some people may not be in the know of what's happening, and this could explode into some protest? So right now, what McGill is doing there is called damage limitation. That's what he's doing. Because if they had conducted a very smooth transition, informing these people day and night that, look, we're going to establish a timeline where things will start moving. We take care of the salary aspect, we take care of the training, and then we take care of the staffing, and then we'll finally move by January the 1st, we'll move you guys. That is how transition works. I think something went wrong. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm being told by my source that the Liberian government received $4 million from the National Aviation Service to cater to whatever arrears pay of these workers at the RIA. Because if they arrive, they do not want to come across any shenanigan, any confusion. But the Liberian government, I'm hearing and I'm told, allegedly, through the RIA, don't want to give the people their money. Don't want to give the people their money. Is it a fair deal? I don't think so. But the people are saying that they're going to protest. And I hope that there will be more story to this. As they continue to protest, my thing here is let them stay away from the baggage, the runway. Let them stay away from that area. Let them reduce the Skellington staff. Let them reduce themselves to Skellington staff. Majority of them be to the front of the RIA, find a very good location where people will be free to go. And then they have Skellington staff, few people processing these people to get to their destination, because the people got nothing to do with their protest, but continue to tell the government that they demand whatever concession, whatever contract, what is in it for them, what is not in it for them, they should be given a copy. I don't know where they got a union over there. If they do, I think this is the time that the union step up to the plate. As far as the police going over there, maybe they may have reacted or responded because somebody said they were going to hijack or hold a plane hostage. That obviously will call for a concern. And to those who are behind this protest, you got to be very careful because people respond differently. What if tomorrow morning, BBC or any local news, even your own Front Page Africa, come up with that news? Oh, airport worker hijack a plane. That is not going to be a good capture for Liberia. The fact that they're using either hijack or hostage, people can interpret it differently. And investors will be a little bit concerned to come to Liberia. You got to be very, very careful. Why they shoot at McGill went over there to say to limit the damage. He is also part of the damage. Because I believe, as chief of staff to the president, he should ensure that these people do everything to the best of their knowledge, to the best of the deal, that thing don't spill over. Keep everything contained where they allow it to spill. Now he's coming back now talking about damage control. Listen.
Legitimate. Everything explained to me, that's a different issue that needs to be addressed, and we'll address it. But what you did just as the leader of the group, you were wrong. When I call you, they move the plane from the place. You say you're not leaving the plane until I come there. We know the plane will leave. So you were holding the plane hostage. You know that?
No, disagree.
No, you disagree.
Yeah,
But that's
we
the
disagree.
Rule. You disagree, but that's the rule. That's the rule. What you did was wrong.
No.
I come and listen to me.
The minister talking, don't wait, don't interrupt him. What is this?
If you listen to me.
What is this?
The problem, listen to me. The problem is going to be solved. The problem is going to be solved. But if any one of you think that what you did was right, I will punish people for it. Listen to me. It is wrong for people to just leave you all without addressing your problem. It is quite wrong.
You know what I feel here, guys? This is what I feel. When you hear McGill using that word, it is wrong for people to leave. McGill didn't know that deal. McGill know that deal. But they didn't expect it to spill like this. He knows that deal. We'll take it a year. We'll do this. The airport is an autonomous agency, right? Everything they do, all is still right in there. So when McGill comes and tells the people, oh, we take it a year, take it a year, McGill knows something that he's not telling us. And because it has spilled now, the beans have spilled, he's coming back now. This is where the government continues to show lack of transparency. They work with these people because they know National Aviation Service is worldwide. They work in all African countries. All right? They work in all African countries trying to get a business. And they know Liberia. I'm sure the people went through their HR structure. They went through everything that needs to be done because it is not their first time in the businesses. They started in, I believe, 2003. All right? They are in 13 countries in Africa. Those of you who just come in, you have missed the introduction. In our eyes that you go and watch it back. They have the IATA, the International Air Transportation Certificate. A copy I show you guys when we started here. They are international organization that have the 2001 standard. So they meet the basic requirements. All right. And they work with the Liberian government. Nathaniel McGill, they know exactly what's happening. They know. And from a source from the RIA, yeah, a very powerful source from the RIA told me that the Liberian government received $4 million to take care of everything that they owe the employees. Because the people are coming to say, okay, we will take some people, will not take all, we'll take some, and those that will take, they will be retained based on performance standards. That's typical because the people have already paid off these people to give. I don't know whether they were consultant, I don't know whether they were hired by RIA, but the new company comes in and want to take over. It happens, friends. Those of you that live in apartment complexes, there are times your apartment complex will be taken over by new management. They either increase the rent or they keep the rent to where it is. The maintenance people who work over there, they can either keep them or lay them off. But based on the negotiation, it will happen. You guys in the country know these things here. So when it happened, you're trying to speak to the process and not to support the party. McGill didn't know what happened. They know what went wrong. And that's why he rushed to that place to quickly come and ease things down. We know. Yes, we know. So another video before we come to McGill here. Let me show you another video here. There's a crazy video. This one is very, very crazy here. All right. This one is so crazy. Let me just bring this one to you guys here quickly. This one is crazy. This really goes to show how naive we are when it comes to how we handle our situation. And every Liberian, especially sedition, you should be ashamed of yourself to keep humiliating our people. I don't remember during the early time that this thing ever happened. Yes, during the early time there were protests, but to see people going on a car and now they
the guy laid on the aircraft, mostly the back here. You can see other guys who are here. The aircraft about to go, and then the guys are refusing.
So yeah, it's here, folks. So this is it here now, guys. This is it here. These guys are putting themselves in harm's way. People on that plane, they are all non-Liberians. The pilot, they are not Liberian. But you got people putting themselves in harm's way. Why do we have to reach to the point? Why did things escalate to this humiliation here? Why? Let somebody answer that question for me. Why did things happen? Why? Why? What went wrong? Why did things have to escalate here? You cannot 100% blame these people. You should look at the process involved. How much information was shared with these people that became a public? When American Airlines and American Eagle decided to merge in this country, I'm sure many of you guys know it, because when I used to be a frequent flyer, all right? When I used to be a frequent flyer, let me bring this thing here. I remember when I used to be a frequent flyer on American Airlines, American Eagle and American Airlines merged. And every passenger and every employee of both airlines were given the deal as to what needs to take place or what was going to take place. My question is, what led to these people going on the plane? Why? Were they given the opportunity to sit with them and say, hey guys, since 2019, this company here, National Service, National Aviation Service, is going to take over some of our basic and immediate operation here. And that will have some impact on how we do things at the airport here. Nevertheless, don't panic. There will be a return of many of you guys. However, we, the authority here, will pay every one of you guys off. Whatever benefit we owe you guys, we're going to pay off. And then once that is done, the new company will come and they will start with a hiring process or rehiring process. But whatever we owe you guys, we'll give it to you guys. And here is the document here. The reason for the takeover is because we want to put our international airport to meet certain standards. These guys have been operating throughout Africa. And they're trying to expand. They are from the Middle East. They're trying to expand business into Africa. But in order to meet certain standards, like the international dangerous goods shipping, they meet this standard. We don't have it in Liberia here. They have the International Standard Organization certificate. We don't have it. They have it. So they're going to add more jobs by putting quality and regulatory standard to how our airlines that we do business with in this country going to operate. When you come up with those information and share with those guys, they will go home, sit down with their wife, their family, think about it. And then you will have something going on. And then at the same time, when we in the public get the information and see the detail and what benefit it will bring. So when the people start to protest now, then we'll say, oh yeah, we know what's happening. And then we'll start to discuss what are some of the missed opportunities here. But the Liberian government, the people are out there asking for document. That tell you that they didn't even share document with the people. You just get on one money and say, all right, gentlemen, starting from today, by January 1st, you will not be You're not having a job. Are you kidding me? So now the people start protesting, and next thing you know, now the McGill coming up now. Because he's the president, go and take care of God now. So that can McGill now.
Management want to turn over to a private entity. They should have a plan to be able to address the employee concern. How you've been working here before, there are rules. How you going to do? They can't just throw everybody onto the employee and people don't have job. They have to address that. The management has to address that.
Yeah, so what do we
People
get?
Been working here for 25 years.
Yes.
You can't just throw them to any kind of private company.
So what McGill should have done immediately was to call the airport authority and say, look, I don't know what you guys told those guys, but those guys are out there doing something completely out of pocket. You need to stop it now. And even if you get the president to get on our phone and call and say, I don't want to see the people on the airport over there. Bring them in. I'm on my way to have a conversation with them, but I need a plane to go. Because why? McGill then allowed these guys to make decisions, and he in the know and ignore the decision. The reality is on the ground today. So they need to bring the employee back to the table and have an open conversation with them and let them understand how the process is going. But the bottom line, that the people will retain their job, because that's all the people are talking about. That is their key focus issue. Are we going to maintain our job? Because they always talk about unemployment. Like I said a few weeks ago, they don't have unemployment. This government has only been operating on what? On jobless people. People who turn 18, 20 every year. They have never worked in their life. 30 years old, man, many of them haven't worked in their life. And the government 4 years now, they have remained jobless. And that's why it is. So moving on here quickly, guys. So we're done with this now. All right. We are done with this because today has been a very long day for me. All right. So let's come to the next one. So seditions are now saying they are the only people that live in the diaspora. Yes. Seditions are now saying they are the only people that live in where the diaspora. Yes. All right. So let me try to do something here and I will share that screen with you guys. Let me try to find something here quickly here. All right. So I will share that screen with you guys quickly here. So let me try to find it here. I already downloaded it. All right. But I just want you to see what I am going to tell you guys right now. All right. So I'm looking for it right here. All right. I found it. It's right here. Okay. I got it right here. And I'm going to scroll down. So we're coming to our next topic. Right? We are coming to our next topic here. Right? We're coming to our next topic. All right. So let's go here. We are coming here. Okay. I'm getting it now. There you go. All right. There you go. We have it here. All right. So I am going to share my screen again. Let me share the screen with you guys here. All right. So I'm going to share the screen. Let me remove this guy from here. All right. So let's go to share the screen. All right. So maybe we'll play that video from that place. But I just want to show you something here. All right. So let's share the screen and let's come here and let's go here. So I'm going to share the screen to you guys. I mean, for you guys, it's going to be my actual, it's going to be the Facebook page here, all right? So as you can see here, I think you can see that, right, guys? Can you see that? All right. So I'm going to make myself smaller here so that the screen can be blown up bigger so that you can see it here. All right. Now, what do you see here? So here, George Weah is meeting with Sedition, all right? So George Weah is meeting with Sedition, and then Mr. Sekou Glasgow is writing here, President George M. Weah meet, all right, Liberians from the diaspora. But just to be fair to this statement, I want us to go to the actual video now, all right? So bear in mind, President Weah meet with Liberians in the diaspora. So I'm going to stop this share, all right? I'm going to stop the share. And you're going to see me. All right. I'm going to stop that share. and we're going to go to the actual video because I don't want no interruption. You can already download the video. So the actual video is coming up. Okay, we'll start it over.
Just stepping from it.
All right, so that's the actual video here. All right, so this is the actual video here. So now that you read the headline, let's listen carefully here. I want you to listen. Since Carrasco said those people are Liberians from the diaspora, I want you to listen to how they're going to introduce themselves and what they're going to be saying. And what I want you to listen and why is every citizen in Liberia a citizen because they are Liberian diaspora, right? So let's listen to the introduction here. Let's make progress.
Just stepping from it.
I'm going to. No, you're going to. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to welcome you to the official resident or private resident of Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manneh. Majority of you Liberians, you know, there's a joking Liberia now that every December there is a wave of Liberians coming back home to celebrate Christmas with their family members and friends. And we have this, I was watching Facebook say, they get what they call Decemberry and Lockery.
So you see, just before we go deeper, these guys, they all watch everyone's show. So when you're out there and making sense, they watch the show with sense, they watch the show with nonsense. So you see, when George Weah government is screwing up, you're the citizen watching me right now. When someone come in and tell you the government is incompetent, McGill just admitted that they sit on social media and watch different shows, but they choose or they select the one that pleases them. Yeah. If the particular one pleases them, they accept it. If the bunch of the one please them, they go there. So they guys watch almost all the shows. But the reason they are underperforming because they don't listen to the rightful people who want to help them. So you heard it from McGill here, and one thing I want to point out here, they watch all the show talking about Decemberry. The young girls coming out and talking about Decemberry, that's where they go and watch. Yes, that's where they go and watch. So please keep that as a footnote to yourself. That'll be progress.
So we are Lugori. So I want to invite or welcome our brothers and sisters who are Decemberese. And so it's always a good time to come and sit with the president. The president loves to see Liberian. The president asked that we organize a meeting so he can say happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. So before we start, we ask Reverend Nimlin to lead in a word of prayer. Then will be followed by a self-introduction so we can get to know each other.
In Jesus' name, amen. I would like for us to please stand as we pray. Let us bow our heads. Our Father, our God, we thank you, we bless you for this fellowship. As we come, Lord, to break bread with our president, I commit, Lord, this gathering unto you. As we go through, we ask for your blessings. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend Nimlin, for that powerful prayer.
Now, here's where you need to pay attention, all right? So the introduction is about to start. The introduction is about to start. And I want you to listen to how these guys, girls, going to introduce themselves. These are people Mr. Carrasco described as Liberian diaspora, all right? That means that it should be people from different background, different political connection, no political connection. But listen to the connection from the introduction.
I'll run back home with do some self-introduction so the president can get to know each and every one of you by name and by faces.
Michael, the brother asked for you.
Michael,
Michael, give me.
So that your man Michael Gilman there, the man who always say that he not sedition, he not this, yeah, he over there.
Oh, your Michael. Oh.
Michael, you can have a seat.
You have a seat.
Was asking for different Michael. So we'll start with the introductions. We'll start from. Let me start from this side. We'll go so from the left to right. We'll start with the first person on the left.
You there? Yeah. Yeah. Nah, got it. Yeah. So you start to introduce yourself. Yeah, like Tracy.
Good afternoon, Excellency. Good afternoon, distinguished Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tracy Ashley Grisby from the Paris Mission. Sachet Affairs AI. Thank you.
Women, sorry. Young women, productive women.
Ready? Good afternoon, His Excellency. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mokon J. Chie, the fourth soldier.
What am Mokon J?
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
My name is Mokon J. I know.
So again, these guys, Sekou Kolasco is saying that these guys are from the diaspora, all right? But as they introduce themselves, all right, they are completely seditions, whether sedition official or supporters. That's who they are. Yes, that's who they are. This guy you see here, I'm not too sure, but he looked like the guy who I think I know from somewhere. But let me progress.
Why wrote it there? Why wrote it there from Philadelphia?
What is that?
Yes, sir.
The president recognized as one of his students.
Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
You currently radio or you just came back? Or you need a house?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Samson Blomonga from Bristol, Pennsylvania, former PA chapter chairman.
Former PA chapter chairman of CCUSA, correct?
Yes.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, Mr. Torre, and the rest of the guests. This is Sam Livingstone, Chairman, Membership and Mobilization, CDC USA, and acting Chairman, Liberia in the diaspora in support of President William re-election.
Bagu.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, Dr. Weah. My name is Clarence Farley. I'm the Secretary General of CDC New York.
Clarence.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Good afternoon, fellow guests. I'm James K. Nimne, Secretary General for CDC Canada. Thank you.
Oh, you are Harris.
No, because it's a family affair here. Good afternoon, Mr. President. Good afternoon, distinguished gentlemen and ladies. My name is Toyoa Harris, my wife Pinky Harris, my daughter Nia, my grandson.
Not missing your wife or see her in the street. You have to go, man.
My grandson Evan and my daughter Chanel. We're here to celebrate with our president and our family.
Let me say this, guys. Let me say this to you guys here. Yes, I have to pause this here. And let me say this to you guys here. Yes, let me say this to you guys. There are some good seditions. This guy you see right here, this guy here, Toyo Harris, very fine guy. Very fine guy. Very, very fine guy. I won't lie to you guys. He's one of the guys that I can take my last share off and give it to him. Very fine individual. Very fine. For those of you who have been on Radio LRB following me, whenever you have a Toyo Harris, that's him right there. Very fine. Yes, very fine individual. I know him personally. When I met George Weah in 2012, yes, in 2012, when I met George Weah, he didn't know that I knew George Weah. And he came to me and said, You are a good kid. I want you to be part of the party here as if I took one. Very good. But he kept his line, kept himself in line. He didn't get involved. He criticized we are whenever the time comes. So I respect him. And that's why I want you to understand. This guy and his family, I respect him a lot. Yes, I respect him a lot. In fact, before this guy they call Edward Doe died, I was trying to get to Christian Nelson. He gave me Edward Doe information, and I sent Mr. Doe that email. I mean, a text message, not knowing he had departed this world. May his soul rest in peace. But Toyo Harris is a very nice guy. He's very sweet, very, very sweet guy. I just want to bring that up. Yes, I will not be fair if I don't say that. He's a very nice guy. So let's give him the opportunity. Let him continue with introduction here.
Fellow Liberians, and happy to be on.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, Mr. President. My name is Tony Nimley, former Ways and Means and Finance Committee of CDC USA and Medical Committee Chairman for LAR. I'm just here to celebrate with the President, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and distinguished platform guests. I'm Al Jerome Anaslas Shady, Minister, Councilor, President, Public Affairs, Embassy of Liberia, Washington, D.C.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There's one name the president within the year, and I am that person. Mr. President, good afternoon. I'm J. Michael Kume. Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and entourage. I'm Gus Sadu from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Patience Katnok, and I was invited from Ontario.
She was invited by her brother.
Good afternoon, Dr. William. This is Oga Tato, CDC Police. I'm based in Germany. That's where I work. I'm here to celebrate with the greatest Liberian ever born. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Max Jadia, former Vice Chair for Operations CDC USA from Pennsylvania.
Well, but you working here?
You
move here, you can't talk.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. This is Charles Godo, National Chairman of the National Patriotic Party and National Secretary General of the Coalition for Democratic Change, USA, from Minnesota.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and fellow Liberians. My name is Wilmot Cooney, CDC USA. I'm also the Chief Political Analyst for Focus on Liberia, the proponent of the CDC first round victory on that platform.
Wilmot.
Oh, I'm the former president of the Union of Liberia Associations in the Americas, ULA. Good afternoon, Papa.
Sit down there and do it for no, sit down there and do it for
Good afternoon, Mr. President, platform guests. My name is Michael Gilman. I'm the lead presenter for Judah Hard Talk online radio, and also I'm the chairman for the Concerned Liberian Network, a group of Liberians in the diaspora that have come together to present a package to you today for the First Lady, and we are honored to be in your presence, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. I'm from the Liberian News Agency. I'm Daniel Mumu.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Your daughter, and I'm growing, I'm old now, fast, so you can recognize me again. My name is Joyce Lamage Wim, member of GHT CLM, and I'm from Minnesota.
Good afternoon, Excellency Dr. John Manawia, all political observers. I'm Bruno S. Griswold from LCN. I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I'm grateful to be in the midst today. Excellency. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. This is Confident D, commonly known as Doris Coman. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, executive member of the LARO and member of CLN. I'm glad to be with you guys today.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and members of the executive. My name is Rodney Peabody, Ja, my last name, Ja. I'm a gospel artist and a lover of your agenda as a president. And I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here to celebrate with you and the family of Liberians. Thank you.
Good afternoon, His Excellency Dr. George Maniwira. My name is Ali Bakayego, a member of the CLN Class CDC. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Good afternoon, my Black President. My name is Comfort Krayu, commonly known as the beautiful on Mr. Gamer Show. I'm your strong supporter, and I'm very glad to be here today and see you. They say live, eh? It's not picture. Thank you.
Good afternoon, His Excellency. Uptown Money. I'm Leo Pio Swan, aka Uptown Pio. The last time I saw you in the gallery was almost 21 years ago at Bacardi Disco when I watered you. I am a member of CAN, a strong businessman. I want to see you grow as the country grow. I'm glad after so many years I can see you one-on-one. I'm happy being your midst.
Good afternoon, platform guests. Good afternoon, Your Excellency. My name is Comfort Mamite. I'm from Minnesota. I am a member of CDC Minnesota and CDC USA. I'm the former treasurer, national treasurer, and it's an honor to be here today to celebrate the holidays with you.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, and ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Liberians. My name is Gapu Sumo Kali. I'm a proud Liberian, currently residing in Minnesota, hope to be residing here at some point. And I'm just here to celebrate the holidays with you, to celebrate Liberia for everything that she's accomplished so far and where we're going next. Thank you, it's an honor to be here today.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Good afternoon all. That's my wife. I'm Sam Cully. We are from Minnesota. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. I'm Victoria Tajebe, and here with CIA from Zurich, Switzerland. Josetta is my brother, and the other sister.
You say now how to that's it? Yeah, please come in from. Yeah.
The most common man in the country right now. So common. I was listening to people say about parents playing basketball. Some people say it's very common. Some people want to play it out. But that is the
we should have planned it better so we can have everybody's perspective. Because you are all leaders.
So far, guys, not to waste time here, so far, everything, everyone, all right, everyone got some connection to the president. Everyone has some connection to the president. Either a CDC or CRM member, which is, of course, the same support that is given to the president. So let's go to the chase here, all right? Let's go to the chase here. It's time to present some stuff here. So this guy is called Michael Gilman. We got a video of him here. We should have video there tomorrow. This lady, for me, I don't like to discuss this lady because her policy is wrong. All right, she is a Democrat from Colorado. She doesn't understand what's going on, so I'm not going to discuss her. And so let's move on. And there's somewhere I want to come right now. Let's see here. So he's taking this picture. All right, this guy right here, guys. This guy right here.
On behalf of those of us that are in Liberia,
or the 3 continents. To make up
He's coming up now.
So I will start from USA.
You as it there, you want to speak on the
Yeah.
Mr. President, members of his delegation, my fellow Liberian, brothers and sisters of the United States, Mr. President, on behalf of...
So this is St. Livingstone here, right, guys? This is St. Livingstone here. Yes, this is St. Livingstone, all right? I know this guy very well. I know Sam very, very well. We work together. There was a guy who even asked me yesterday as to, knowing him.
The guys are refusing.
Sorry, guys. Yes, we'll bring St. Livingstone back, all right? So let me get rid of this. But this is St. Livingstone, and I know him very, very well, guys. Yes, I know him very well. And let me just do one or two things here quickly here for you guys so that you guys can get to know. So this is St. Livingstone. Let's put him back here.
Those are all that are in Liberia.
So this is St. Livingstone here, all right? So aside from St. Livingstone and myself meeting in 2012, St. Livingstone and I worked together. Yes, so if anyone listening to me right now and saying to yourself, is it true that Randy is saying he knows St. Livingstone? When you meet St. Livingstone, asking about where we work, that place name is called Wu Service. The reason I'm referencing that, because St. Livingstone knows exactly who I am and what I stand for. Yes, he knows that. So when I see St. Livingstone seeing the wrong, seeing what needs to be corrected, and Mr. Livingstone is standing there and trying to praise the president of everything being so right, it kind of bring to question Mr. St. Livingstone integrity. Yes, that's what happened. That's what running through my mind right now. So, Mr. Livingstone, all right, Mr. Livingstone, I'm about to show you something here quickly here, guys. So just bear with me here. Just bear with me here. I'm about to show you guys something here quickly here. All right. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up. All right. So here is Mr. Livingstone. All right. It's coming up right here. So this is Mr. Livingstone and myself here, guys. This is Mr. Livingstone. And I will encourage you guys to be like me. So this is Mr. Livingstone and myself here. All right, in 2012 at a CDC convention. Yes, this is Mr. Livingstone and myself. All right, he didn't know at that time that I was consulting with CDC. So Mr. Liv, this is me right here. All right, I just came from doing a presentation, and Mr. Livingstone saw me. Oh, you party? I said yes. So okay, let's take some photos, and we did manage to take some photo here. Yes. So when you see Mr. Livingstone making that noise, Mr. Livingstone not only know me from CDC, but he also knows me right from where we worked before. What I'm trying to bring to you here is Mr. Livingstone cannot look me in the face and tell me that whatever I say on the show, it is wrong. He knows. So what did he do? He said, Randy, you and myself will not be friends because I know you to be a straightforward guy. That's what he told me. Now, let's look at something else here too, all right? You saw the president here. Let me go back to the president here. All right, you saw the president here. That's the president there, all right? So let's look at a few things here again, all right? So this is the president here, all right? Let's see something else here. So this is the president here, all right? So here, all right, right here, you're going to see this right here. This is the president myself here. That's the president myself right there, right there. That's the president myself on that same occasion. We took that picture. Yes, we did take that picture. All right, we take the picture. I mean, we took the picture. He and I, we took pictures together. But you know why? Why am I showing you guys these things? I'm showing you guys these things here because I'm not a Seiko fan. I'm not a Seiko fan. I will not scoop down to wrong in the country and just keep quiet on it. No, that's not my style. All right. And there are many photos that I have here that I can show to you guys, but I won't be able to show everything to you guys here. Let me see the last one that I have here quickly here. It's here. I don't think I have that one here now. All right. So let's listen to St. Livingstone a little bit more here. Let's listen to Mr. Livingstone and the others. All right. Let's listen to Livingstone here as he expand on his story.
Wherever you came from, positively.
Thank you guys for having me.
Okay. And you gotta take it serious. The government belongs to you. Go to the offices of ministers or ministry and agency. See what you see in the country.
Yeah, right.
Anything you believe that the president needs to do, jot it down. You come by and say, Mr. President, I think we can do this. Make some suggestions. Don't be afraid to say things that you think can help
Don't trust the
develop our
people.
country.
I don't trust that.
So next we will do that. We'll sit down with the office of the diaspora at the Ministry of State. They will organize a meeting so we can have another meeting like this, especially for those who will still be in the country. So we'll now call Mr. Michael Gilman to come forward. And Michael can be joined by a female from your delegation.
Open it, take the gift paper.
Symbolic check.
Hey.
Is this City Hope or is this the City Hope or is this Flat Hope? Michael, you can make a comment.
Yeah. Hopeless, the city of hope. Foundation is proud. When the city, therefore, the Prayer Foundation, the city of hope, that the hope over the building. So the Prayer Foundation building city of hope, city of hope foundation. So we put the Prayer Foundation, city of hope. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thanks for welcoming us. The Concerned Liberian Network, Incorporated, is a conglomeration of Liberians across the 7 continents in the diaspora. We are currently around 900 registered members. We decided to come together through our advocacy on the Chile Hard Talk Network. When we first launched a march on Washington on December 13, 2019, against what we thought was wrong for our country, when our colleagues in the very diaspora were plotting, especially against your administration, the December 30th program or protests. So we came together to inform the United States Congress that they needed to do something to ensure that peace, security, democracy reign here in Liberia. After our march on Washington, we decided we're going to form an organization. And so the Concerned Liberian Network came together and is registered, incorporated in the United States of America, headquartered in Detroit, Michigan, where I live. Following the works of your wife, the First Lady, Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency Claire Marie Weir, her developmental agenda in assisting you to improving the lives of our less fortunate ones, we've come today to present.
All right, guys. It's almost 11:30 our time here. Yes, it's almost 11:30 our time. And let me just say a few things here before I'll close the curtain here. Whatever Michael Gilmer is saying over there, I don't believe it. I don't believe it either. And you don't want me to tell you what I really want to tell you about what Michael Gilmer is giving over there. If you ever did mathematics at a higher level, or I want you to just try to go and define it, because I'm going to give you a hint. There is a mathematics in calculus 1, calculus 2, calculus 3 called differential equation. You take something from here, you put it back here, you put it back here, you take it back here, you put it back here. Whatever Michael Gilmer is giving over there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, whatever he's giving over there is a differential equation he's doing over there. I'm not here to embarrass the brother, but I'm not going to sit here to watch him make mockery of the Liberian people, because he's differentiating. It's not like separating. He's differentiating. Whatever he's doing over there, I know deep down in my heart what he's doing over there. He's differentiating. So I'm not going to listen to Michael Gilmer over there. But last but not least for tonight here, so I just want to just show this to you guys here quickly here. All right. Yes, let me show this to you guys quickly here. So this is your president, Mr. Weah, and myself. At that same event, we sat down, we talked about the party, we talked about environmental issue, we talked about the oil sector. And from that day forward, Mr. Weah, before leaving, gave me a business card and asked me to follow up with him. And when Mr. Tour came in 2018, I showed him the pictures and told Mr. Tour, I'm not coming to Liberia. You take the picture to Mr. Weah and tell him that I need an invitation. I'm not looking for a job. I'm just looking for someone who will help our people. There is a video here I'm about to show you. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way because I want you to see something here. All right? I want you to watch this thing. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, a very old-fashioned way, because I'm in business for you guys. So just watch this. Old-fashioned way. That's what I'm going to do here. Something you never saw before, I'm going to show it to you guys here today. Let me just, and right after here will be gone. So don't miss this one here. Don't miss it. Do not miss it. You miss it, you will regret it. You miss it, you will regret it. So watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make the computer talk to a friend. You're going to talk to each other. That means you should be able to see what I have here right now. All right? You will be able to see what I have here. You will be able to see what I have here, folks. So just watch. I'm setting it up for you guys. Setting. Good. Oh, you can see this. Yes, you should be able to see this. Let me give you one more prop. One more prop. And I'm going to walk away from the computer, going to the other side. You should be able to see this. Yes. So let the computer talk to this computer here. All right? So I'm going around. I am going around. I'm going around and I'm going to turn it left also you can see better here. So this image here, I'm sure you guys can see it. And this is the last show and tell here. All right. This is the last one here. So let me just make sure I get my phone on so that I can be seated from back here. All right. All right. Okay. So you can see that now. So you can see that here. So right here, this guy right here is Michael Gilmer. So this is Michael Gilmer here, all right? This is Michael Gilmer here during the World War II, World War III. That's Michael Gilmer over there. I'm trying to make a point here so that you guys can get what I'm trying to say here. That's Michael Gilmore back you're looking at right there, folks. Let me see where you can see that. I'm sure you can see that very good. Yes, you can see that very good. This is Michael Gilmore right here, folks. All right? So let me go back there. That's your man, Michael Gilmore, right there. So I'm going to blow the thing up loud for you guys. This is what we call presentation. This is a presentation workshop. This is a presentation workshop. Example play here for you guys here. So this is Michael Gilmore here. And I want you to listen to Michael Gilmore. Listen up to Mr. Gilmore right here. All right? Ready? Let's go. This is Michael Gilmore right here. So this is Mr. Gilmore here. No bad intention. No bad intention. But what I'm trying to convey to you here is Michael Gilmore knows the suffering of our people because he lived through the suffering. He understands the suffering of our people because he lived through the suffering. This was during Charles Taylor time, I believe, when Michael Gilmore was going through pain, suffering. He knows that. But the people who are going through suffering today, Michael Gilmore doesn't know that. Listen to Michael Gilmore speak. Listen to him. Listen to him.
Every minute in Liberia, we have somebody like this dying. Every minute. We are living.
So this is Michael Gilmore right here. This is Michael Gilmore here. This is Michael Gilmore right here. Listen to him.
In a complete nightmare. There's no law and order. The people just come and do what they want to do and take away and take lives away, properties whatsoever. So we are just left at the mercy of God.
All right. So that's it there, folks. I'm sorry, I just turned my light off so that way you guys can see the camera here. So one of the light is off. I can just turn that back on here for you guys. There you go. Why am I showing this video? I got my part of picture here now, a video. But video you guys have seen it before. All right. This is my part of video here. You think when you see Michael Gilmore wearing coat suit today, standing over there, do you think he cares for the people back home? The very people he saw crying in front of the U.S. Embassy over there. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's now going to the community where the people that he once lived among to say, yes, I'm here to donate $10,000 to the community to improve the community, right? No, he's giving money to the president's wife who already got budget to carry out more money. Then Michael Gilmore will come and tell you here and say, oh, I'm not part of CDC, I'm concerned CDC. But there are more Liberians across the town, across community that are suffering in our country. Have you seen Michael Gilmore carrying anything to those people over there? No. Because Michael Gilmore knows he had arrived. He had arrived. That video you saw there, take it to Michael Gilmore and say, is that you? He will tell you yes. That's Michael Gilmore over there during the World War II. That's who Michael Gilmore is. All right? That's Michael Gilmore there. That's it right there. My point here is, we all in America here got what we think we have now. But when we take side with a government and don't want to speak the truth, even if the government does wrong and say, yes, this is wrong, let's speak it. No, not Michael Gilmore. It's not Michael Gilmore. So that his video down there. Some of you that know him very well personally, y'all know that's him. That $10,000 he carried over there. Did he tell his concerned Liberian, let's go in the community across the country and see how people are living? To say, yes, we brought this to share with the community. No. he feels that giving it to Clyde Weir will put him at a very greater advantage, even up to the level of Samuel Twer, so that he can be able to have access to the president. That's what they're doing. That's all they're doing over there. All those guys you see over there, and you see my pictorial evidence here, all of them, Uptown P.O., they used to be on my show here. Oh, mama, yeah, Randy, you doing well? Confident D, they used to call here and all. But that's who they are. That's who they are. It's their time. So let me say to the institution, if George Weah loses the election, and you got Cummings people or whoever go in there, people enjoying, just zip it up. Just zip it up. Because in as much you don't mean well, let the people do what they can do when their time comes. Because every one of you guys from the CDC, majority of you guys are fucked up. You guys are privilege seeker, nothing else. You send for a bunch of seditions and put them in the president result over there. Then you tell people from the diaspora. They know that many seditions are very stupid set of people, so they will make those kind of capture and they think people will fall for it. But generally will not fall for it. It's a complete mockery. And that's what Mr. Weah is doing. Sekou Carrasco put on capture, yes, sedition from, Liberian from the diaspora. Does that picture, does that introduction represent anybody from other places? Let me say to Mr. Weah, I said it today on SKTV, all right, with huge turnout too, and I hope they listen to that today. And Mr. Weah believe that he's president of Liberia, let him send for oppositions, diaspora Liberians, and let's sit down and have a conversation. I challenge Mr. Weah to do that. I challenge him to send for opposition Liberians, those who are very tough on him, and say, let's have an open invitation. Let them go to Liberia safe and return back safe. If that works for Mr. Weah, then I know he's truly a president that I campaign for. Until then, he's a fake individual. He just buffoon people, mislead them, and thinking that some of us don't know all those things in here. He's not a real guy. He's not. He's not a real guy. So guys, thank you guys so much for the opportunity. I will be here and to see, tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back here on the wheel. But we will not be on the wheel because tomorrow, this whole week, is stay-home week. We'll be starting our normal activities in 2022 come Monday. Tomorrow morning, we will be here. And those of you who are here, you come and see the replay. We'll be coming strictly for sedition visit to George Weah Resort. They're trying to make us to believe that it is Liberia in the diaspora. We're coming for him tomorrow. We'll expose them, and then we'll talk about the issue at RRA 2. All right? Somebody say, Adekoya said, oh, my sister TV is here. Oh, yes. 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 For all my people there, I'm sorry for coming so late. Yes, I'm sorry for coming too late. I know, but tomorrow, trust me, tomorrow morning, be back here. Be back here. All right? No money. So here, I got my good sister here. She just came out and just stopped by. I want to say hi to her. She just stopped by here for a few of you guys. TV cool. Thank you for stopping by. I'm having a tabletop discussion here. All right? Thank you so much for stopping by. And by the way, TV, if you're still listening out there, the name you gave me, I checked my list of Black people. The gentleman here is not on there. So I just want to make it clear to you. I'm planning to call you, let you know. The gentleman here is not on there. I look it up and he's not on there. So please have him send me a request. Yes, have him send me a request so that way I can add him on. All right. And yeah, there are a lot of folks I see, that a lot of folks here. So tomorrow we'll be there. Let me read a few comments here. All right. Know that this government made leadership simple. You see, I'm not going to make him relevant here because he doesn't have no feeding. My man, you talking business here, or the administration only move with things that got out of hand. Of course, yes. That's why it is, Joseph. And you guys are in America, you're enjoying good life, so you don't care for the people back home. And so that's why it is. So there's nothing wrong with you're enjoying, you're having fun. That's fine. And and then let me see why here again. Let me see who wrote something here again. Okay, my sister says some action came out of it all. All right, GRD and others, yes. Hijack is the wrong word. I say that. So tomorrow we'll be here. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Yes, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I will be live. Yes, I will be live. We're going to run it for a little while. Yes, want to run for a little while. So again, sorry for coming on very late. I came out, I think, around 10 something, which is not my normal schedule. Usually I start 8 or 8:30. Due to other things, we started late today. But tomorrow morning, we'll be back here again. For those who will be on the morning section, we'll be back here again in the morning. But bear in mind, there are a lot of blood-seeking sedition out there. A lot of blood-seeking sedition. Somebody asked me, say, let's talk tomorrow. Yes, we'll talk tomorrow. Yes, we'll talk tomorrow. Yes, TV Cole, we'll talk tomorrow. Yes, thank you so much. We'll talk tomorrow. And then Melvin said, will you be part of that meeting? Of course, Melvin. If the president invite us, the only thing I need is safe passage. Safe passage. If you call for that meeting, all I need is safe passage. Because I tell you this, George, we are watch most of my show, they're very, very bitter. They're very, very bitter. Every time I broadcast, I always send that show. I got his number that is controlled by Fina Bono because I called them one time. Fina Bono and Sekou Carrasco answered the phone, and I told them I wanted to speak to the president. They told me, oh, the president will call you back. I said, all right. I gave them my number. Since that time, Fina Bono and Sekou Carrasco hasn't called me back. Do you think I will go sit down in front of George Weah? George Weah got some people that he listed with black ink. When you talk things about him that is true and it hurts him, you can forget it. He will go out there and pretend that he's a nice guy, but deep down in his heart, there are people he buried under his heel that they cannot see anything that he does. And I believe a guy like me, I'm also on a scene list. So if he man enough and believe in transparency, let him send for the opposition and let him meet face to face and let tell him what democracy is all about. He's not going to do that. The people around him. By the way, where is Samuel Tuah a few days? I start seeing Samuel Tuah a few days. Where is he at? I will leave that question with you guys. Where is Minister Tuah a few days? He doesn't answer his phone. And you send him text message, other people guy. But where is Mr. Tuah a few days? Think about that. Tomorrow morning we'll be here, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm so tired. And let me say a big thank you to SKTV today. I think they stood out this year to be one of the best online and I believe traditional TV station. They don't just black people because they dislike your honesty. They wouldn't block you if you violate any community profanity that they don't accept. So I will say thank you again on my show here. They afforded me the opportunity to be with them yesterday. And I mean today. And I'm highly, highly, highly humble for that. They allowed me the other day as well before Christmas to get on the show. So I think they're seeing the value. So for those of you who continue to watch us, trust me, we are making headline. By the way, there's a guy from Kakata who called me here the other day when I talked about the ArcelorMittal deal. He called me out and like, hey man, we want to do business with you. And I said, what kind of business is that? He said, we want you to broadcast because what you say on your show about the ArcelorMittal deal, we love it over here. And he said, but we'll be charging you $50. I said, my friend, I ain't got $50 for you guys. He said, why? I said, because I'm giving you knowledge. You're paying the lawmaker them by making it who they want to be. If you guys need me to educate you, you got to lower the buy. Because I'm giving you knowledge. And you're not paying for it, but I'm paying for it. So I thought it was just to let you guys know, my people here. There's a radio station in Kakata that want me to broadcast, but they are asking me to pay $50. I'm not going to pay $50. No. Not that I can't afford to pay. I can afford to pay, but I'm not going to pay that money to educate our people. No. If somebody volunteer to make that payment, let them do so. Why? Because I'm spending resources of time here providing better education, and people are ignoring it, and it's going to harm the country. I feel for them, but this coming new year, there's not going to be no free right now. You got to pay for knowledge now because knowledge is power. Until then, talk to you guys again. Have yourself a pleasant night. All right? And God bless you guys. Ali goes, Sammy goes. Time to go do other work before I go to bed tonight. Bye, guys.